Welcome. My name's Andrea. Welcome to this all levels beginner friendly yoga class. We'll get started in a few more minutes so you can take this time to get set up, get your space set up where you're going to practice today. And if you feel like it, you can say hello in the chat. I'll do the same. Good morning, Ehab. So if you're new to these classes, I'll go through what to expect for today's class as well. So we'll get started seated on the mat. We'll take a few moments to settle, notice our bodies, our breathing. And then after that, we'll transition to the more active part of the class where we'll begin with some more warm up type movements. And for the more active portion, you can expect some lunge movements where we'll be doing a standing lunge. So you can practice your balance too and strengthen those legs. And then we'll begin to slow it down after that. Do a couple stretches seated and then make our way to laying on the mat. Do a few more movements there and then finish with about a 10, sometimes 15-minute guided meditation. So towards the end, if you start to get a little bit cold, it can be nice to have a blanket nearby or even like a little pillow, and you can rest your head in a pillow if you like. And throughout class, feel free to modify any of these movements to suit your practice. And if you need to take a break, go ahead and do so. You can always sit or pick another pose or position to take some time for yourself and rest and take care of yourself. Knowing you can rejoin class whenever you feel ready or try the class again throughout the week. The class is recorded so you can come back and try it again another time. So, welcome. So, why don't we get started? And let's begin. So, take a few moments to find a comfortable position where you're practicing today. Taking a few moments to make any adjustments and beginning to settle. And as you're ready, begin to notice yourself sitting. You can begin to feel the weight of your body resting on the mat. And you can take a few moments to just notice your surroundings, noticing any sounds present, colors, shapes. Even begin to feel the air on your skin. And then bring your attention to your body and begin to notice where your body's touching the ground. So, where and how your body's making contact with the ground underneath you. Those places around your feet, legs, hips. Noticing where and how your body's touching the ground. And even begin to notice how the ground touches back, how it provides support, and allowing your body to settle and rest. Maybe get a little bit heavier, feeling the support of the ground underneath you. And now allow your attention to wander throughout your body, noticing what sensations are present in your body today. Maybe there's sensations of tightness or ease, heaviness and lightness, even sensations of warmth and coolness. So noticing what sensations are present in your body, noticing where and how they make themselves known. And now shift your attention to your breath and begin to notice your body breathing and what sensations follow your breath. Maybe you notice the rise and fall in your shoulders, or an expansion and softening around the rib cage and belly, or even a settling in your hips as you breathe in and out. Feel the touch of the air on your skin, warm and cool. So noticing your body breathing and those sensations that follow your breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And as you're ready, you can begin to gently move your body. Maybe roll out the shoulders or stretch your arms out. If you like, you can reach your hands above your head, maybe interlace the fingers and reach up. Maybe gently lean side to movements to warm up and get ready to. Now we're going to, well, to transition into our more active and movement part of the class. So let's review our movement directions. I'll be referring to this side as the plant side, and then this side as the door side. And we have towards the screen, then towards the back wall, and then up towards the ceiling and down towards the ground. So to get started, let's warm up the upper body. Here, you can relax your arms by your side, maybe rotate the palms so they're facing up. We're going to inhale and extend the arms up towards the ceiling, and then exhale the arms back down. We'll do that 3 times. So as you're ready, begin to inhale and reach those arms up, and exhale, lower the arms back down. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, reach those arms up, and exhale, lower. This time we're going to lean from one side to the other. We'll start with the plant side. So you can relax that hand closest to the plant on the ground and then relax the other one by your side. And as you inhale, begin to reach that arm up and then exhale, leaning towards the plant. Take a few moments here to soften around the shoulders, even softening the sides of the torso and the legs. Noticing your body breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now let's go over towards the door side. So inhale, reach both arms up, and then exhale, drop one hand to the floor and lean towards the door. Take a few moments to soften around the shoulders, around the neck and the head, allowing the sides of the torso to soften, even softening around the hips and the legs. Noticing your body breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and then exhale. Come back to sitting. Again, shake out the arms. Let's warm up the chest and arms a bit more with some arm swings. You can extend the arms out, maybe even reach them behind you, and then cross the arms in front of you. So swinging your arms forward and back. See if you can alternate which arm ends up on top. And warming up around the chest and shoulders, upper back, keeping the hands and wrists loose. Hey, shake out those arms. For this next arm swings, we're going to rotate the torso as well. So we'll rotate the torso side to side as we allow the arms to swing. So relax your arms by your side. Make sure you elevate them enough so you don't hit your knees as you rotate. And then begin to rotate the torso, allowing the arms to just follow along. You can allow the elbows to bend, warming up a little bit more on the upper back and chest. And as you're ready, shake those out. Well, we're going to massage down the arm next and also the hands. So pick a side and place your hand on the top of the shoulders or upper back and begin to either press down or massage around the upper part of the shoulder. And then make your way down the arm. You can just rub if you like to warm up like that. And rub the hands together, warm those up too. And then, as you're ready, begin the other side. Taking your time to massage around the upper back and shoulder area. You can do like pressing uh, motions or rubbing up and down the arm, all the way to the wrists and the hands. You can do this to wake up in the morning if you like, before you get out of bed, and help you feel more awake in the morning. So now let's warm up the legs too. So extend the legs in front of you, and then you can take a few moments to gently rock the legs or massage down the legs, loosening up around the joints, the feet. And then as you're ready, you can place the hands behind you and begin to move the feet. You can flex and point through the toes. You can circle the feet. Think of warming up around the ankles and the joints of the feet. You can alternate and get creative with the movements. Maybe even shake those hips and loosen up that lower back and legs. And then as you're ready, come back to sit up and give those legs a little bit more attention and we'll move on to something else. So before we do, I think it's a good time to loosen up with a joke. If I didn't mention earlier, I like to share a few silly jokes throughout class to keep us nice and loose. So I have one. So why did little Jimmy bury his flashlight? Okay, now let me start over. So why did little bury his flashlight? Because the batteries died. Poor Jimmy. Silly joke. Maybe the next one will flow a little bit easier. So I can bend the knees and we're going to come to all fours and begin to be a bit more active. So place your hands and lower legs on the mat and begin to shift your weight from hand to hand, warming up around the hand and maybe the wrist. If you like, you can begin to flex through the fingers. Take your time. Just warming up the joints around the hands, fingers, and wrist. And then as you're ready, bring your attention to your legs. You can extend one leg behind you. You place the toes on the mat and then press the heel back towards the door. Warming up around the lower part of the leg, the ankle, the foot. So stay like this or shift your weight forward and back along that back foot and toes. We're still warming up that leg, foot and toes. Keep pressing down onto the mat and moving the heel back and forth. And then as you're ready to switch sides, relax that leg and extend the other leg back, placing the toes on the mat and pressing the heel back towards the door. Warming up around the lower part of the leg, the ankle, the foot. So stay like this or shift your weight forward and back. You can still press through the toes and warm up around the joints in the foot and ankle. And then as you're ready, relax the leg. We're going to take a sitting break. You can tuck the toes if you like and come to sit up. And if you need to massage or loosen up around the wrist or arms, do any other movements to help you loosen up. We're going to come back to all fours and do a couple movements here, and then we'll move to downward facing dog. So coming back to all fours, we're going to come into a side plank. Uh, so we're going to bend one leg, the one that's closest to the wall, back, and then turn the hips so they're facing forward towards the screen, and extend the leg out towards the door. So adjust your bottom hand so you feel nice and supported. Then you can bring your other hand to rest along your waist or hip. Take a few moments here to lengthen through the side. You can extend your arm up towards the ceiling. Now we're going to move that top arm. We're going to inhale and reach that top arm up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, we're going to move it forward towards the plant. And then inhale back up. So we'll do that 3 times. So inhale, reach that top arm up. And exhale, reach the arm towards the plant. Inhale, up. Exhale, reach towards the plant. And then inhale up. And exhale, reach towards the plant. Stay like this for a few breaths. If you like, you can bend the elbow and gently or almost barely turn the chest slightly towards the ceiling. And then as you're ready, relax that hand on the mat, coming back to all fours, maybe shaking out the legs. And now for the other side. So placing that bottom hand on the mat, then spin the other leg either back towards the screen, extending the other leg out towards the door. And taking your time here to settle. Feel that support from the hand underneath you. Allowing the side to lengthen. And as you're ready, extend that top arm up towards the ceiling. And we're going to move that top arm towards the plant and then back up 3 times. So we'll begin on the inhale by reaching that top arm up. So inhale and then exhale, reach that arm towards the plant. Inhale, top arm up. Exhale, reach towards the plant. And last time, inhale, arm up. And exhale, reach that arm towards the plant. We'll stay here for a few breaths. And if you like, you can slightly turn the chest towards the ceiling. Feel free to bend the elbow, softening around the neck and the head. And then as you're ready, relax the hand back on the mat for all fours. You can shake up the legs. For this next one, we're going to warm up the upper back, neck, and head. So take a few moments to feel your hands resting on the mat, the left hand and the right hand, both hands, and then begin to soften around the lower back. You can bring your gaze slightly forward, inhale, and then exhale, press through the hands and press your back up towards the ceiling. Think of curving the spine and then softening around the neck and the head. We'll do this 3 more times. Begin to soften the lower back, look forward, inhale, and then exhale, press through the hands, press the back up. 2 more. Soften the lower back, look forward, inhale, and then exhale, press through the hands, reach the back up. Last time. Inhale, soften the back, look forward, and then exhale, press through the hands, reach the back up. Stay like this for a few breaths. Feel free to soften around the neck and head. Maybe even turning the chin from one shoulder to the other, or exploring little movements with the chin to loosen up around the neck and the head. And as you're ready, you can come back to all fours. We're going to sit up for a moment so you can tuck the toes and sit up. Shake out the arms or do any other movements you like. And then we'll come to downward facing dog next. So I think it'll be a good time for another little joke before we do so. This one's a fish joke. So 2 goldfish are in a tank. One says to the other, "Do you know how to drive this thing?" Silly joke. So let's come back to all fours and loosen up the hips. We're going to move to downward facing dog. So tuck the toes on the mat. We're going to press through the feet and the hands to lift the hips up and back. You can begin to soften the lower back. Maybe look forward. Inhale. Press through the hands and the feet. Exhale. Lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. So take a few moments here to adjust your hands and feet. So finding that distance you like. And then begin to warm up through the lower part of the body. Maybe bending one knee and the other. Or flexing through the toes. So taking your time to warm up through the lower part of the body. And then as you're ready, you bring your attention to your hands and upper body. Feeling your hands resting on the mat. The left hand, the right hand. So both hands. And now begin to soften around the chest and the shoulder blades. If you like, you can kind of make circles with the shoulders to loosen up around the chest, or gently drop your chest closer to the ground and loosen the chest back up. So doing little movements around the chest and shoulders. And then as you're ready, you can press through the hands and press the hips back towards the door. And then soften around the neck and the head. Take a few moments to notice your body breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now walk the hands back towards the feet. So for a forward fold position, you can widen your stance here if you'd like, or soften the knees. And then allow the upper body to hang heavy. Oh, feel free to kind of shift your weight from side to side. You can bend the elbows and grab onto the elbows as you gently sway. Or even explore little movements with the chin to loosen up around the neck and the head. And then as you're ready, you can
Relax your hands on the mat. And then bring your hands up to rest on your thighs. And now bring your attention to your feet and take a few moments to feel your feet and how they make contact with the floor. You can explore that by lifting the toes up and down or gently just shifting your weight around your feet, feeling the left foot and the right foot, both feet. And as you're ready, allow the feet to settle. For this next movement, we're going to press the feet onto the mat and extend the back up, keeping our gaze towards the ground as we inhale and then exhale, lower back down. We'll do that 3 times. So begin to press the feet onto the mat. See if you can feel that engagement all the way up the legs. Inhale, reach the back up, and exhale, lower. Inhale, press through the feet, back up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, reach the back up. And then exhale, lower. Relax the arms. Take a few moments to loosen up anything else that you like here. And then we're going to walk the hands forward and come back to downward facing dog. So as you're ready, walk the hands forward towards the plant. Now find that position of your hands and feet that you like. As you're ready, you can press through the hands and press the hips back towards the door, softening around the shoulders, chest and back, neck and head. Now for this next movement, we're going to place our weight on one foot and extend the other leg back and then reach the leg up towards the ceiling on an inhale and back down on the exhale. We'll do that 3 times on each side. If you need to take a break, you can take a resting break as you need it. So then as you're ready, you can begin to place your weight on your left foot, bend the right knee, and then extend the right leg behind you. Now we're going to do that up and down movement 3 times. As you're ready, inhale and lift the back leg up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, reach that leg up. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, reach that leg up. And then exhale, lower, placing both feet on the mat. Take a few moments to either stretch anything or take a mini break. You can always place the knees on the mat and sit. And as you're ready, we'll do the other side. So begin to place your weight on your right foot and bend their left knee. Pick up that left foot and extend the left leg behind you. Now up and down 3 times. So as you're ready, inhale, reach that leg up and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, reach that leg up. And then exhale, lower. Place both feet on the mat. So you can hang out here in down dog a few more breaths. Press the hands on the mat. Shift the hips back. Soften around the chest, neck, and head. And notice yourself breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Lower the knees to the mat. Sit up, shake out those arms. Let's take a little bit of a resting pose here. We're going to come to child pose. So relax the feet behind you. Bring the knees wide, maybe as wide or even wider. If you want to get a stretch on the inner thigh, you can widen them more. If it's too much, you can keep it a little narrower. So take a moment to feel your hands resting on the mat, the left hand and the right hand. So both hands.
And then begin to soften the lower back. Inhale. And then exhale, press the hips back. Now on the inhale, come back up to all fours. We'll do this back and forth movement a few times. And then exhale back. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, reach the hips back towards the heels. And now feel free to bend the elbows and relax your head on your hands on the mat. Maybe gently shift your weight from one side to the other. And then as you're ready, allow your body to settle. Feel the weight of your body resting on the mat. And begin to notice where and how your body's touching the ground. Even how the ground touches back, providing support and allowing your body to soften, to settle, to get heavier even as you feel that support from the ground underneath you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And as you're ready, we're going to come back to all fours. You can press the hands on the mat and make your way to all fours. Maybe shake out the legs behind you. Now we're going to do these lunge and standing lunge movements. So we're going to bring one foot forward between the hands. It really doesn't matter which one. I'll do my right one. We'll get to both sides anyways. As you're ready, you pick up the right foot and bring it forward between the hands. I'm going to take a moment to walk that other foot back towards the door. And take a few moments to soften here. Warm up around this lunge position. Feel free to shift your weight from side to side. And then as you're ready, you can tuck the back toes on the mat. I'm going to lift the knee off the ground. You can press the back toes on the mat and lift the knee up. And take a few moments to find a good lunge position here where you feel supported through the legs and the feet. You can pick up your hands and test your balance. And now for this next movement, we're going to bend the back knee towards the ground on the inhale and then press back up to the lunge on the exhale. We'll do that 3 times. So feel free to use your hands for support. You can uh, do any modifications you need. So as you're ready, begin to bend the knees and lower the hips down. Inhale. And then exhale, press back up. Inhale, bend and lower. Exhale, press and lift. One more. Inhale, bend and lower. And then exhale, press and lift. Now we're going to come to a standing lunge. So make any other adjustments. Then as you're ready, pressing through the feet to come to that standing lunge. So you can take a moment to place your hands around your hips. Want the hips to face forward towards the plant. Soften the shoulders and then extend the arms up towards the ceiling. Softening around the chest and shoulders. Now we're going to do some arm swings. We're going to reach the arms forward towards the plant on the inhale. And then lower the torso and swing the arms back towards the back wall on the exhale. And then come back up. We'll do that 3 times. So as you're ready, inhale, begin to reach forward towards the plant. And exhale,
lower the arms down and back. Now inhale, swing the arms forward and up. And then exhale, reach forward and back with those arms. One more time. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, reach the arms forward and back. And then inhale, come back up. See if you can settle in the standing lunge. Inhale. And then exhale, lower the hands on the mat. You can relax the back knee and foot. Take a few moments to loosen up. And now we're going to twist towards the bent knee. So for me, it'll be towards the screen. So leave one hand on the mat and bring the other one up by the thigh. You can press on the thigh to rotate the chest towards the screen, softening around the shoulders, the neck, the head. Now you can stay like this, or you can tuck the back toes and then lift the back knee off the mat, still twisting towards the screen. Now we're going to bend that back knee down towards the ground on the inhale and then back up on the exhale 3 times. So as you're ready, inhale, bend the back knee and exhale up. Inhale, bend the back knee. Exhale up. One more. Inhale, bend the back knee. Exhale up. See if you can reach that top arm up. Notice your breath and your breathing. Inhale. And then exhale, bring both hands to the mat. Relax the back, foot, and leg. Now we'll stretch out that outer hip a little bit. You can bring both hands to the inside of the leg and walk that foot out. And just spend a few moments here stretching. You can even open up that knee towards the side if you like. It's also called lizard pose, so you can soften the forearms on the mat if you like, depending how you want to stretch here. And then as you're ready, place both hands on the mat. You can reach your hips back and pick up that front leg and give it a nice little shake behind you. And take a little sitting break. So you can tuck the toes, come to sit up, maybe roll the wrist or look around the room, taking a few moments to settle. I think it's a good time for another joke. So this one's another fish joke. What did the fish say when it swam into a wall? Damn. Silly joke. So let's get ready for the other side. We'll do the same sequence on the other side. So we'll start by coming back to all fours again. Feel free to shake out the legs and get yourself ready. Now remember what foot you moved forward from last time. For me, I'm going to move my left foot forward. So take a moment and remember which side you're going to do next. And as you're ready, pick up that foot and bring it forward between the hands and then walk that other leg back or foot towards the door. Spend a few moments loosening up around this lunge. Maybe shifting the weight side to side. Or just feeling that front foot and how it rests on the mat. And then as you're ready, tuck the back toes on the mat and lift the back knee up. Take a few moments to make any other adjustments. We're going to bend that back knee towards the mat on the inhale and press back up like this on the exhale 3 times. So as you're ready, begin to bend and lower the hips down. Inhale and then exhale. Press back up. Inhale, bend, so lowering down. Exhale, press back up. Last time. Inhale, bend. And then exhale, press back up. Now we're going to come to that standing lunge. So adjust your feet so you feel supported through your legs and your feet. And then as you're ready, press through the legs and come to standing. You can gently guide the hips to face forward.
You can loosen the arms and shoulders, and then bring the arms up towards the ceiling, softening around the chest, neck, and head. Now we're going to do those arm swings on this side. So as you're ready, inhale, reach the hands forward towards a plant, and exhale, swing the arms back towards the door. Inhale, come back up to standing. Exhale, reach forward, swing the arms back. One more. Inhale, come back to standing. Last time, exhale, reach forward, reach the arms back. And then inhale, come back to standing. So you can settle into the standing lunge. Notice yourself breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and then exhale. Place both hands on the mat. Relax the back leg and foot. Take a few moments to stretch here. Now we're going to do that twist towards the back wall or towards that bent knee. So leave the bottom hand on the mat. Bring the other hand up towards the thigh. Now press that hand on the thigh to help you rotate the chest towards that bent knee or back wall. Now you can stay like this and keep stretching, or if you want to do the movements that we did on that other side, you can tuck the toes on the mat and lift the knee off the ground. So we're in this lunge position with the chest twisted towards that bent knee. So now we're going to bend the back knee towards the mat on the inhale and press back up to the lunge on the exhale 3 times. So as you're ready, bend the knees to lower. Inhale, exhale, press back up. Inhale, bend to lower. Exhale, press back up. One more. Inhale, bend. And exhale, press back up. If you like, you can extend the top arm up. Keep breathing. Inhale. And then exhale, place both hands on the mat. Relax the back leg and foot if you haven't already. Now we're going to come to that lizard pose. So bring both hands to the inside of the mat and walk the foot towards the outside. And you can stay like this or relax your forearms on the mat or even allow that knee to open up to the side. So just taking a few moments to stretch and soften here. And then as you're ready, place both hands on the mat. Then reach the hips back and pick up that foot. Give it a nice little shake behind you. We're going to start to wind it down and slow it down. So we're going to come to rest on our bellies. You can walk the feet back towards the door and soften the belly on the mat. You can swing the arms forward, maybe stack the hands on top of each other, and rest your head in your hands. We'll take a mini break here. So feel free to shake out the legs and the lower back. And then as you're ready, begin to feel the weight of your body resting on the mat. Feeling where and how your body's making contact with the floor and how the floor and the ground touch back, providing support and allowing your body to soften, to get heavier as you feel that support from the ground underneath you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale.
For this next movement, we're going to stretch the upper back, neck, and head by coming up to Sphinx Pose. That's where you rest your forearms on the mat and lift the chest up. So as you're ready, you can place the forearms on the mat and lift that chest up. You take a few moments and wiggle out the lower back and legs. And then as you're ready, press the elbows to the mat. And then bring your attention to the area around your neck and head. See if you can keep the back of the neck nice and long. Maybe loosen up around the jaw and the jawline. Loosening up around the cheeks and the face. Now press the elbows to the mat. Inhale. And then exhale. Lower the torso down. Take a mini break and do that Sphinx movement one more time. So just taking a mini break for yourself. Allow your body to rest on the mat. And then as you're ready, place your forearms on the mat and lift the chest up. Pressing the elbows on the mat. Keeping the back of the neck nice and long. Now if you like, you can turn the chin towards one shoulder. See if you can keep the lower back and legs loose as you do that. And then taking your time, you can go as slow as you like. Turn the chin towards the other shoulder. Keep those legs and lower back loose. And now, if you'd like, you can dip the chin down towards the mat or the ground and gently circle over towards the other side. And maybe doing little movements with the chin to loosen up around the neck and head. And then as you're ready, you can bring your gaze towards the ground. Press the elbows to the mat. Inhale. And then exhale. Lower back down. Maybe shake out the hips and legs. Now we're going to turn to rest on our backs. So you can extend one arm out and then roll yourself over. Just resting your back on the mat. And now walk your feet towards the outside of the mat, allowing the knees to come to the middle to touch. You can pause and stay like this. Or you can also gently move the knees from one side to the other. Loosening up around the lower back and upper legs and hips. And then as you're ready, you can walk the feet in a little closer to each other. And bring the knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice big hug. Feel free to rock side to side. Maybe do little circles with the knees. And as you're ready, you can extend both feet up towards the ceiling. You can take a few moments and massage the legs. Or move the feet, flex and point the toes. Or circle the feet. For this next movement, we're going to bend the knees into the chest as we inhale and extend the legs back up on the exhale. We'll do that 3 times. So as you're ready, begin to bend the knees into the chest. Inhale. And then exhale. Extend the legs back up. Inhale. Bend the knees in. Exhale. Extend. One more. Inhale. Bend the knees in. And then exhale. Extend back up. And now bend both knees into the chest. And then keep the right knee bent into your chest. And then drop the left foot on the mat. So we're keeping that left knee bent. And now extend that right leg up towards the ceiling. Maybe pause and warm up the hamstring or leg. Now, for this movement, we're going to bend the knee into the chest on the inhale and extend the leg back up on the exhale. We'll do that 3 times. So, inhale, bend the knee into the chest, and exhale, extend. Inhale, bend the knee in. Exhale, extend. Last time. Inhale, bend. And then exhale, extend the leg up. Feel free to kind of stretch the hamstring. See if we can soften the shoulders, the left shoulder, and the right shoulder. Softening both shoulders. Allowing your back to settle on the mat. Feeling where and how your back is touching the ground and how the ground touches back, providing support, allowing your back to settle on the mat as you feel the support from the ground underneath you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now bend the knee into the chest. Is there any other little movements that you like here? We'll switch sides as you're ready. So dropping the right foot on the mat, then bringing the left knee into the chest, and then extending that left foot all the way up to the ceiling. Taking a few moments to loosen up around the leg. We'll get ready to bend the knee into the chest in the inhale and extend back up on the exhale 3 times. So as you're ready, begin to bend the knee in, inhale, and then exhale, extend. Inhale, bend the knee in, exhale, extend. One more. Inhale, bend the knee in, and then exhale, extend the leg up. Feel free to stretch the hamstring on this side. See if you can allow the shoulders to soften, even softening around the chest, the belly, softening around the back and hips. Allowing the back and your hips to settle on the mat. Begin to feel where and how your hips are touching the ground. On the left side of the hip, right side of the hip, all around the hip. Noticing where and how your hips are touching the ground. And noticing the ground touching back and how it's providing support, allowing your hips to soften and settle as you feel that support from the ground underneath you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And as you're ready, bend the knee into the chest. And now do any other movements that you like before a guided meditation. So doing any other stretches or movements that you like. Anything we didn't get to or anything that's calling to you. And then as you're ready, begin to find a comfortable position where you can rest for the next 5 to 7 minutes. You can leave the knees bent, pointed up towards the ceiling, or extend the legs all the way to the ground. And also finding a position to rest your arms and hands. You can leave your hands resting on your body, or extend the arms and hands all the way to the mat and the ground. Making any other adjustments that you like in order to allow your body to be a bit more comfortable. And then as you're ready, begin to allow your body to settle. Begin to notice where and how your body's making contact with the floor. So where and how your body's touching the ground and how the ground touches back, providing support, allowing your body to soften, to settle, to get heavier as you feel the support from the ground underneath you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm going to spend a few moments noticing your breathing. Well, take a moment to notice your body breathing. Notice the sensations that come and go with the breath. Maybe feeling your chest and belly expand as you inhale, allowing the chest and belly to soften as you exhale. Inhale, exhale. And now bring attention to the left side of your body, left side of your head, torso, left arm and hand, left hip, leg and foot. Feeling the whole left side of your body. And now imagine as you inhale, filling up air and breathing through that left side of your body. So inhaling through that left side of the body. And then exhaling, allowing the left side of your body to settle. Inhaling through that left side. And then exhaling, left side to settle. Now shift your attention to the right side of your body, the right side of your head, neck, right arm and hand, right side of the torso and hip, right leg and foot. And as you breathe, imagine yourself breathing through that right side of the body, inhaling and filling up that whole right side, and exhaling, allowing the right side to soften. Inhale, filling up that whole right side, and exhaling, allowing the whole right side to soften. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now bring attention to the whole body, the left side, the right side, both sides of the body, and feel your whole body breathing. So as you inhale, inhale with your whole body, and then exhale, allowing your whole body to soften. Inhale with the whole body, and exhale, allowing the whole body to soften. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And as you move through life, those ups and downs of life, those good times and more challenging times, remember that you are enough. You are enough. You are enough. As you're ready, you can begin to move your body. Maybe stretch out long or bend the knees. Beginning to welcome yourself in the space you're in. Noticing sounds, colors. Feel the air on your skin. And if you like, you can roll onto your side. Take a few moments to pause and rest. Feeling your body heavy on the ground. Feeling that support of the ground underneath you. And then whenever you're ready, you can press yourself back to sitting. I'll scoot forward and so I can see you better. Taking a few moments to
Notice your surroundings and maybe shake out the arms and even stretch. Ready for whatever's next in your day. So we started class by sitting and noticing ourselves sitting, noticing our bodies, our breathing. And then we had the more active part of the class where we worked some down dogs and lunge positions. And then we slowed it down and finished with a guided meditation at the end. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and have a good week. The class is recorded. Feel free to try it again throughout the week. And in the meantime, stay well. Keep laughing at silly jokes. Don't get so serious. Why not? And I'll see you again soon. Bye.